chosen one, in a world that doesn't understand you, in a life where every step feels heavier than the last. Know this: Allah is shaping you into someone so extraordinary that even you will not recognize yourself. The struggles you've faced, the loneliness you've endured, and the battles you fought silently were never meant to break you, they were meant to prepare you. Every trial, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt is a piece of the divine blueprint of your destiny. You are being elevated, refined, and transformed into a version of yourself so powerful, so wise, and so luminous that the world will not see it coming, but Allah has seen it from the beginning. Today, we will uncover 7 powerful lessons for the chosen ones, lessons that will reveal who you are becoming, why your journey is unlike anyone else's, and how every silent struggle is quietly preparing you for greatness beyond imagination. Chosen one, understand this truth deeply. Every challenge you've faced, every wound you've endured, every moment when life seemed unbearable is not a punishment, it is a divine sculpting of your soul, meticulously designed by Allah to build an inner strength that cannot be shaken. The loneliness that once felt suffocating, the betrayals that cut deep, the moments of despair that left you questioning your purpose, they were all necessary fragments of your preparation. With each test, Allah is teaching you patience, resilience, and unwavering faith, refining you into someone capable of carrying responsibilities and blessings that others could never handle. What feels like suffering in the moment is actually the quiet forging of your character. It is in the fire of adversity that your light is being made unextinguishable, your heart fortified, and your spirit elevated above the ordinary. You may not see it now, and you may not feel its impact immediately, but every tear, every sleepless night, every ounce of pain is a seed of divine strength being planted within you. The Quran reminds us, "Do not despair, for Allah is with the patient." Surah Al-Baqarah 2-153. This patience, this endurance, this silent perseverance is shaping a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than ever before. The person you are becoming is not just someone who survives trials, but someone who transforms trials into power. Someone whose inner fortress of faith and courage will be unbreakable, and someone who will stand tall when the world falters, carrying the wisdom and strength that only those chosen by Allah can possess. Remember, every struggle is not against you, it is for you, and it is molding you into the chosen one you were always meant to become. Chosen one, in a world that constantly seeks to provoke you, to test your patience, and to distract you from your purpose, understand this: your silence is not weakness, it is a divine weapon. While others may speak to boast, to manipulate, or to harm, you remain calm, observing, and preserving your energy for what truly matters: your growth, your mission, and your connection with Allah. Every moment you resist responding to gossip, criticism, or betrayal, every time you choose reflection over reaction, you are sharpening your spiritual armor and fortifying the fortress of your soul. Silence allows you to see the truth behind every action, to discern intentions, and to recognize who is aligned with your path and who is not. Even the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught the power of choosing words wisely and embracing stillness, showing that silence can protect you, preserve your dignity, and elevate your status in ways that words never can. In silence, you are free from the chains of judgment, free from the energy of negativity, and free to focus on the work Allah has called you to do, work that is unseen, but divinely orchestrated, and work that will bear fruits beyond imagination. The world may misinterpret your quiet, labeling it as indifference or fear, but in truth, it is your strength, it is your shield, it is the calm before your breakthrough, the preparation for your rise, and the space where your destiny is quietly taking shape. By embracing silence, you are learning patience, cultivating clarity, and developing an inner authority that commands respect without uttering a single word. Remember, chosen one, every whisper you ignore, every confrontation you walk away from, and every moment of composure you maintain is a strategic step toward the life Allah has designed for you. A life where your actions, your integrity, and your faith speak louder than any words ever could, and where your silence becomes the loudest testament of your power, wisdom, and divine alignment. Chosen one, understand this truth with every fiber of your being. The mistakes you made, the moments of weakness, the heartbreaks that shattered your trust, and the failures that left you questioning your worth, none of these define who you are or who you are becoming. The past is not a chain to hold you back, but a classroom where Allah teaches the lessons necessary to elevate your soul, strengthen your resolve, and purify your intentions. Every regret is a teacher, every tear is a cleansing, and every wound is a mark of preparation for the greatness Allah has in store for you. You are not the person who stumbled yesterday, nor the person who was misunderstood, betrayed, or abandoned. Those moments were temporary. But the transformation Allah is orchestrating is eternal. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified this truth, showing that even the most challenging events in one's life can become stepping stones towards spiritual elevation and divine purpose when met with patience, reflection, and sincere reliance on Allah. Your past is not your identity. It is the soil in which the seeds of resilience, wisdom, and unwavering faith are planted. Every failure is shaping your perspective. Every loss is teaching you gratitude, and every dark moment is preparing your heart to carry light into a world that desperately needs it. The chosen ones rise not because they are flawless, but because they refuse to allow their history to dictate their destiny. What you went through was meant to mold you, refine you, and awaken within you a strength and clarity that others will only glimpse from afar. Remember, the person you are becoming is not defined by yesterday's scars, but by today's perseverance, by tomorrow's purpose, and by the unseen power Allah is placing within your soul, a power that will illuminate your path, transform your life, and leave an impact far beyond what your past could ever imagine. Chosen one, in a world that constantly shifts beneath your feet, where the people around you often misunderstand your path, and where every choice seems weighed down by uncertainty, your faith is not just a belief, it is the unshakable compass guiding you through every storm, every trial, and every moment when nothing seems clear. The moments of doubt, the days when the future looks like an endless horizon of confusion, and the nights when your heart feels heavy with worry, are all orchestrated by Allah, not as obstacles, but as lessons to train your soul in reliance, patience, and trust. The chosen ones understand that while the world measures success by what is visible, wealth, recognition, status, true guidance comes from faith, from surrendering to the wisdom of Allah, and from listening to the subtle signs that are often invisible to the eyes of ordinary people. Faith transforms uncertainty into clarity, despair into hope, and the unknown into an opportunity to witness Allah's planning unfold in ways beyond human comprehension. Every delay, every closed door, and every moment of waiting is a gentle but firm push from Allah, teaching you that reliance upon Him is more powerful than any strategy, effort, or skill of your own. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, endured unimaginable tests, betrayals, and challenges, yet his faith became the compass that never wavered, guiding him toward triumphs for the sake of Allah, and leaving a legacy that echoes across time. In the same way, your faith is being refined, strengthened, and sharpened with every hardship, every heartbreak, and every time you resist despair. It is faith that allows you to rise above the noise of criticism, envy, and doubt, and see your path clearly, when others are lost in confusion. It is faith that turns isolation into intimacy with your Creator, despair into patience, and trials into the stepping stones of a purpose greater than yourself. As the chosen one, you are being trained to navigate life, not by the judgments of the world, not by the fleeting validations of society, but by the quiet, consistent, and unwavering guidance of Allah. Every whisper in your heart, every sign in your environment, and every event that seems coincidental is part of a divine choreography leading you toward your destiny. Faith becomes the lens through which you perceive the world, the force that steadies your heart when storms arise, and the invisible energy that propels you forward when the physical path seems impossible. It teaches you to trust even when the answers are hidden, to move forward even when the steps feel uncertain, and to find peace even when chaos surrounds you. Your faith aligns your soul with Allah's wisdom, transforms obstacles into lessons, and prepares you to carry the weight of your purpose with dignity, patience, and resilience. Chosen one, embrace this faith fully, for it is more than guidance. It is your strength when you feel weak, your clarity when you feel lost, your anchor when the world shakes, and your secret power that ensures that no matter how dark the night may seem, Allah's light will always illuminate your path. The person you are becoming is someone whose decisions are led by divine insight, whose heart is connected to the one who sees all, and whose journey is not random, but meticulously guided toward fulfillment, success, and the realization of a destiny far beyond what you could ever imagine. Your faith is not passive. It is alive, active, and transformative. It shapes your perspective, strengthens your character, and elevates your spirit above the ordinary. It teaches you to value what is eternal over what is temporary, the unseen over the seen, and the purpose of your soul over the distractions of the world. Chosen one, hold on to this faith tightly, nurture it with patience and gratitude, and allow it to be the compass that never fails, the light that never dims, and the source of every step that brings you closer to the life and destiny Allah has uniquely prepared for you, a life where your heart, mind, and soul are perfectly aligned with His plan, and where your faith transforms you into someone unrecognizable to the person you were yesterday, yet exactly who Allah always intended for you to be. Chosen one, every challenge, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, every betrayal, every disappointment you have endured is not a sign of weakness, nor is it a punishment. It is a deliberate and divine preparation for the role that Allah has destined for you. The trials you face are not random. They are the scaffolding upon which your spiritual, emotional, and mental strength is being built, shaping you into someone capable of carrying responsibilities far beyond what ordinary people can bear. Life has tested you in ways that may have seemed unbearable at the time, yet every sleepless night, every tear, every moment of anxiety has been molding you into a vessel of patience, resilience, and wisdom. These trials are preparing you to handle blessings with humility, authority with justice, and influence with integrity. Allah does not elevate someone without first refining them, and the chosen ones understand that each trial is a lesson in endurance, a training ground for their souls, and a purification of their intentions. What may have felt like loss, betrayal, or humiliation was in fact a divine shaping of your character, teaching you empathy, discernment, and the ability to carry burdens with grace, compassion, and unwavering faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, endured betrayal, ridicule, and immense hardship. Yet each test was a preparation for the monumental responsibility of guiding humanity. And similarly, your trials are the preparation for the divine responsibilities you are about to inherit. Responsibilities that will impact not just your own life, but the lives of countless others. Every moment of hardship is teaching you patience. Every obstacle is teaching you strategy. Every rejection is teaching you perseverance, and every moment of isolation is teaching you reliance on Allah alone. These experiences are shaping your heart to understand the gravity of trust, your mind to navigate complex challenges with clarity, and your spirit to rise above worldly distractions in order to fulfill a divine mission that is uniquely yours. You may not yet see the full purpose of your trials, and the weight of your responsibilities may seem distant or overwhelming, but know this: Allah never prepares someone for greatness without first training them in the fires of trial and the depths of solitude. The chosen ones are forged in difficulty, elevated through patience, and empowered through unwavering faith. And it is through this process that your character, vision, and spiritual authority are being cultivated. Every test you have faced, every obstacle you have overcome, and every wound you have healed is a stepping stone toward the immense responsibility Allah has entrusted to you. The patience you have developed will allow you to lead with wisdom. The resilience you have cultivated will allow you to endure with courage, and the empathy you have gained through suffering will allow you to guide with compassion. Understand that your trials are not signs that you are unworthy or ill-fated, but rather proof that you are being chosen for a higher purpose, a responsibility that requires preparation beyond what ordinary human experience can provide. Chosen one, the weight of your current struggles is temporary, but the strength, insight, and divine alignment they are creating within you is eternal. Embrace these trials with gratitude, perseverance, and trust, for they are shaping you into a leader, a guide, a protector, and a servant of Allah, whose influence and responsibility will extend far beyond your own understanding. You are being prepared to carry light into darkness, to bring justice where there is confusion, to inspire where there is despair, and to act as a beacon for those who cannot yet see the path. Your trials are not just for you, they are for the world, for the Ummah, and for the mission that only Allah knows is meant for your hands. Every test is a piece of the divine plan, and every hardship is a seed planted in your soul, growing into the power, authority, and spiritual insight you will one day wield with wisdom, patience, and unshakable faith. So, embrace your trials, chosen one, for they are the preparation for the immense responsibilities, the profound impact, and the divine purpose Allah has entrusted to you, and they are proof that you are not merely surviving life, you are being forged into someone who will rise above it, guide others through it, and fulfill a destiny that is as extraordinary as it is sacred. Chosen one, understand this deeply. The process you are in, the quiet yet relentless shift happening within your heart, mind, and soul, is a transformation so profound that it will make you feel unfamiliar to yourself, and even to those who have known you for years. What you once identified as you, your fears, your limitations, your insecurities, and even the habits that once defined your life are slowly being peeled away, layer by layer, like a sculptor meticulously removing the unnecessary stone to reveal the masterpiece within. This transformation is not always comfortable. In fact, it often feels disorienting, isolating, and even frightening, because Allah is taking you beyond the boundaries of your old self, beyond the identities and labels that the world has placed on you, and into a version of yourself that is prepared to carry divine responsibility, wisdom, and light that ordinary souls cannot comprehend. You may notice that your relationships are changing, that some people who once felt essential now feel distant, and that the very environment you once thrived in now feels constricting. This is not a punishment, it is a divine realignment. Allah is surrounding you with the experiences, the people, and the solitude necessary to strip away everything that is not aligned with your purpose, so that when the transformation is complete, your life becomes a reflection of His plan, untainted by the distractions, opinions, or negativity of the world. The heart of a chosen one is being recalibrated to recognize truth over deception, patience over haste, and divine timing over worldly urgency. The mind is being trained to discern the subtle lessons hidden in every challenge, betrayal, and delay. The spirit is being fortified against the whispers of doubt, fear, and despair, so that when you finally step into the person you are destined to be, you do so with clarity, authority, and unshakable faith. During this transformation, you may feel a sense of loss of old comforts, familiar routines, and even former versions of yourself. But each loss is intentional, each discomfort is purposeful, and each period of solitude is preparation. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, experienced profound moments of transformation, solitude, and reflection in the caves of Hira, understanding that the process of becoming chosen, of being elevated, requires surrender, patience, and trust in the unseen. Similarly, your transformation requires that you embrace the unfamiliar, that you walk through the discomfort, and that you trust Allah's plan, even when the reflection staring back at you in the mirror seems strange or uncertain. You may no longer resonate with old desires, worldly ambitions, or the superficial validations of society, because Allah is aligning your heart and soul to a higher purpose, one that demands purity, sincerity, and focus that only the chosen ones can sustain. This unfamiliarity is a sign of growth, not alienation. It is a sign that your inner world is being reshaped to match the divine destiny Allah has ordained for you. As your spirit elevates, you will notice a sense of calm amidst chaos, a clarity amidst confusion, and a confidence that comes not from human praise, but from the intimate knowledge that you are walking the path Allah has prepared for you, step by deliberate step. The transformation will also challenge you in unexpected ways, testing your patience, stretching your empathy, and reshaping your priorities so that by the time you emerge, you will be capable of carrying responsibilities, wisdom, and influence that ordinary souls are ill-prepared for. It is in this unfamiliarity that the chosen ones learn their most profound lessons. To release attachment to what was, to embrace divine timing, and to recognize that their value, power, and identity are now determined not by the world, but by Allah alone. Every tear, every moment of discomfort, every period of solitude, and every shadow of doubt is a thread woven into the fabric of your transformation, creating a tapestry of strength, resilience, and spiritual authority that will serve not only your life, but also the lives of countless others who are meant to be guided by your light. You may not yet recognize yourself because the old version of you is fading and the new version is still emerging, but this is the essence of being chosen. Allah does not reveal the fullness of your potential before it is ready. He does not allow you to carry divine responsibilities while the soul is unprepared, and He does not elevate without first purifying. This unfamiliar feeling is a sacred signal that the chosen one within you is awakening, that your destiny is unfolding behind the scenes, and that the person you are becoming is beyond anything your past self could have imagined. Embrace the unfamiliar, chosen one, for it is the sign of profound elevation. It is the preparation for divine responsibilities, spiritual mastery, and impact that transcends the ordinary. It is the process by which Allah is shaping you into a being whose presence will inspire awe, whose wisdom will guide others, and whose strength will be unshakable. Trust the process, endure the discomfort, and remain steadfast in faith, for the unfamiliarity you feel today is the prelude to the extraordinary life Allah has ordained for you tomorrow, a life where your true self emerges in alignment with divine purpose, and where even you, the chosen one, will marvel at the greatness of who you have become. Chosen one, understand this with every beat of your heart. Gratitude is not merely a polite expression or a fleeting feeling. It is the key that unlocks the full potential Allah has placed within you, the lens that transforms every trial into triumph, and the force that aligns your soul with the infinite wisdom, mercy, and power of your Creator. In the midst of struggle, when the weight of the world presses upon your shoulders, when betrayal pierces your heart, when doubt clouds your mind, and when patience feels stretched beyond your limits, gratitude is the light that penetrates the darkness, the rope that pulls you closer to Allah, and the vessel through which your blessings, both seen and unseen, are multiplied. The chosen ones understand that life is never as simple as it seems, that the journey is rarely linear, and that the trials you endure are deliberate instruments of preparation, refinement, and elevation. By choosing gratitude in every circumstance, whether in abundance or in apparent lack, in ease or in difficulty, you are acknowledging the perfect wisdom of Allah, and in doing so, you open the door to divine intervention, guidance, and expansion that the world cannot provide or replicate. Gratitude shifts the heart from complaining to accepting, from resentment to understanding, and from despair to hope, creating a fertile ground in which the seeds of your highest potential can flourish. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exemplified this truth, showing that even in the most challenging moments, in times of personal loss, persecution, or pain, gratitude and reliance upon Allah are not signs of weakness. They are signs of spiritual mastery, unwavering faith, and alignment with divine purpose. As a chosen one, every blessing, every hardship, every closed door, and every moment of divine delay is a reason to cultivate gratitude, for it is in this practice that your heart is expanded, your mind is sharpened, and your soul is elevated beyond ordinary perception. Gratitude allows you to see the hidden lessons in every trial, the subtle signs in every delay, and the divine wisdom in every moment of uncertainty, transforming what once felt like suffering into preparation, and what once seemed like a setback into a setup for greatness. When you embrace gratitude fully, you begin to perceive life through a lens of divine perfection, recognizing that every interaction, every circumstance, and every experience is meticulously designed to prepare you for the immense responsibilities, blessings, and purpose Allah has decreed for you. It connects you to the unseen, where Allah is orchestrating events in your favor, multiplying your efforts, guiding your steps, and preparing doors that no one else can open. Gratitude is also a powerful shield. It protects you from envy, bitterness, and despair, allowing your heart to remain soft yet resilient, humble yet confident, and aligned with the flow of divine wisdom. By choosing gratitude in all situations, you are effectively training yourself to trust Allah's timing, accept His decree, and recognize that what is delayed is not denied, what is lost is not taken, and what is difficult is never meaningless. Your past struggles, present challenges, and future responsibilities all become part of a continuum of growth and preparation, and gratitude transforms this continuum into a life of purpose, impact, and extraordinary alignment with Allah's plan. The chosen ones know that gratitude is not passive. It is a deliberate act of recognizing the blessings in disguise, of acknowledging the lessons hidden in trials, and of elevating the heart to receive what the mind cannot yet comprehend. It is through gratitude that your character is refined, your intentions are purified, and your energy is aligned with the divine currents that govern the universe. It opens channels for guidance, resilience, wisdom, and spiritual authority that are otherwise inaccessible, and it ensures that every step you take, every choice you make, and every action you perform resonates with divine purpose. The transformation you have undergone through trials, patience, faith, and silence reaches its culmination when gratitude becomes the foundation of your being, unlocking not just the blessings of the material world, but the profound spiritual, emotional, and intellectual capacities that Allah has prepared for you from the beginning. Chosen one. By embracing gratitude fully, you step into a state of divine receptivity, where your potential is limitless, your impact is eternal, and your alignment with Allah's plan becomes unmistakable. Every breath, every heartbeat, and every moment becomes a testament to the wisdom, mercy, and infinite power of Allah, revealing the truth that the Chosen One is not merely surviving life, but flourishing within it, rising above limitations, and fulfilling a destiny that is extraordinary, sacred, and divinely orchestrated. Gratitude is the key, the compass, and the ultimate catalyst that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the hidden into the revealed, and the trials of today into the triumphs of tomorrow. Chosen one, let your heart overflow with gratitude, for it is through this practice that you will fully realize who you are, the power you possess, and the divine mission that Allah has entrusted to you, a mission that will leave an impact far beyond what you can yet imagine, and a life that will reflect the beauty, wisdom, and perfection of the one who chose you for greatness. Chosen one. As we conclude these 7 powerful lessons, take a moment to reflect on the journey you are on, for every struggle you've endured, every silent moment you've embraced, every heartbreak you've survived, every delay you've faced, and every transformation that has made you feel unfamiliar has been part of Allah's perfect plan to shape you into someone extraordinary. Allah has been quietly preparing you, strengthening you, and guiding you toward a destiny that only He can see, creating a version of yourself that even you will one day marvel at. You are being elevated beyond what the world can perceive, and every trial, every tear, every moment of patience, and every act of gratitude is molding you into the Chosen One whose faith, courage, and light will inspire, protect, and transform the lives of those around you. Your journey is not defined by the challenges you have faced, but by the resilience, wisdom, and divine alignment that those challenges have instilled in you. So, embrace the process, trust Allah's timing, and walk forward with certainty, knowing that every step is purposeful, every moment is preparation, and the person you are becoming is exactly who Allah intended you to be. Your rise is inevitable, your light is unstoppable, and your destiny is already written, unfolding step by step as you move forward with faith, patience, and gratitude. Remember, Chosen One, you are not just surviving life, you are being transformed into someone extraordinary, and the world is waiting to witness the magnificent person Allah is creating within you.